Alright, Gold Monster T here. This is the follow-up to the first two videos that we did for the test sample of that black tote through the nugget bucket. Brought about 4 or 5 gallon buckets down from the claim. Ran them. Did a video on the concentration tray out of the nugget bucket. So we're going to go ahead and go for the pan, see how this actually really truly pans out. When I pan, I like to pan into another pan so I don't lose anything. So I'll just kind of set this under the water like that. And I'll pan this pan full of materials right into this pan, just to make sure I don't lose anything. So first we're going to have to mix it around a little bit, kind of break it up. And then we'll start shaking it. Okay. Pull it around a little bit, stratify it to get all your concentrates on the bottom. Get all the gold to the bottom. Kind of give it a tap sometimes. I like to stratify mine really good because, like I was saying earlier in these videos, the material is really heavily based with clay, and so a lot of times it would stick to these little fine pebbles and stuff, and they'll pan off into from this pan into that pan, and then sometimes I even found actual micron gold in my second gold pan. So it's always a good idea, good practice. Always when you pan into another pan, because you absolutely don't want to put all this hard work into getting the gold and then just lose it right when you're at the end there. So get some water in there. I'll sink this back down like this. I'll just go ahead and start. I'll give it a slight tilt like that so you can kind of get all your gold into the corner. And just start kind of lightly letting the water go in there. Start bringing the heavies off into there. Bring everything back around to the bottom. Lightly go in there. And I like to try it with 2 hands. Kind of give it a tap. You know that it's like a vibration tap that gets it to the bottom. Any gold that you may have. And just kind of start. And all those heavies just roll off the top right into the second pan. Bring it back down. And if you notice, my pan's at a slight tilt, so I just try to get any gold that's in there right into this inner crease right here before you hit the clutch surface. Lightly let it do its thing, and then bring it all back. So if you can see right here, black sand starting to catch, and we could actually see gold right there in that sand, the black sand in that corner right there. So that's definitely a good sign. I'm just going to give this a couple taps. Put her pan back there. Now we want to kind of just slow it down a little bit too, so you don't want to get too vigorous with this. Just kind of let it easily go in there. And I'll just kind of bring it right back down, tap it a couple times. We're almost there. Again. Okay. It's time for the moment of truth. Let's see what we got. Just kind of lightly wash it around, get the blonde sands off, and then kind of start exposing the black. This tap in here will send any gold heavy materials to that top edge right there. can see there's already catching gold right there. There's a lot of fine gold in here as well. A lot of the gold's right here. You see a lot of this gold caught up in that sand and these rocks. So definitely gonna have to run this through a mini miller table when this all dries out. But here we go. There we go. Look at all that gold right there. It's all gold. Let's go ahead as we wash it more. Oh, look at that nice little piece up there. Yeah, see? That's all through the nugget bucket. Nice chunky gold up here. Now I know it's in there. Look at that. Look at that right there. Bam, some nice pieces. Look at that. See all that right there? I can almost dang near pick that up and drop it down with my fingers. So, we definitely found out how this panned out. Very, very happy with the results. This is nice chunky placer gold. Like I said, it came out of 4 or 5 gallon buckets. I put them on a black tote. The whole process is filmed. Check out my channel at Gold Monster T. This is why I use the nugget bucket, because a lot of this stuff's in the clay and I get my hands on and I get to break it up and process it. So yeah, before we go ahead, zoom in on that. Look at all this nice gold again right down here, and then all these nice chunky gold up there. So, and plus there's going to be more gold in this black sand. We just don't see it right now. But this is just a quick pan. So, until next time, thank you for tuning in. And remember to hit that like and subscribe button and follow Gold Monster T. Have a good weekend.